welcome back to my YouTube channel. Remember to like my video and share my video, and for those who haven't subscribed to Bev Bond channels, please do so. What are you waiting for? Yes, I cannot do this. Someone ever asked you to do something where you stand up boldly and said, I cannot do this? Alright, please listen to this story. Rain is falling outside. The time is dark, so you know me on the reading, but I'm gonna try my best. Hubert was very excited about going to the party. He and his friends decided to go to a dance club in Harare, Zimbabwe. The club served alcohol. Hubert invited many of his friends to the party, but his friend named Helder didn't show up. Hubert saw his friend later. What happened? Why didn't you come to the party? He asked. I can't do this, Elder answered. I'm an elder, and elder is a leader in the Seventh-day Adventists. Hubert heard Helder gave him this same explanation before. Hubert and Helder became friends while they were both taught at a high school in Harare. Hubert was 19 at the time. He was teaching for a year before going to study at the university. Helder was 25. He was an elder in the Seventh-day Adventist Church. Hubert loved to go to parties and drink, but Elder did not go. Elder always explained, I can't do this. I am an elder. Hubert never met an Adventist before. He thought this guy is loyal to his church, but Hubert didn't accept Elder's invitation to go to church with him. The next year, Hubert went away to the university. He kept remembering Helder and went to visit an Adventist church. For the first time, the church members were friendly. The sermon touched Hubert's heart during his break from school. During his break from school, Hubert went to another Adventist church while he visited his aunt. Soon, every time Hubert saw a church, he went to visit. He felt that something was missing from his spiritual life. Hubert started this second year at the university. Hubert got a gift of money to go to study in Russia. He wondered if he would find an Adventist church there. After Hubert arrived in Moscow, he met Mildred. They became friends. One of their friends were having a birthday party on Saturday. Hubert went and got drunk. Mildred came late to the party after 8 o'clock. Hubert asked, why do you come so late? I was at church, Mildred said. But it's Saturday, Hubert said. Church is on Sunday. Not if you are Seventh-day Adventist, Mildred said. Hubert were surprised and excited to learn that Mildred was an Adventist. She saw his friend in this Sabbath. She saw his interest is in the Sabbath and needed him to go to church with her next Sabbath. She waited for him at the bus stop, but Hubert felt ashamed because he was drunk. He didn't show up. He apologized when Mildred called him to ask what happened. He promised to go to church with her the the next Sabbath. Mildred called him at all week to make sure he would come. A few years later, Hubert gave Jesus his heart and was baptized. Amen. He called Elder to thank him for the faith and loyalty to Jesus. For his faith and loyalty to Jesus. Today, Hubert is happy. Is a happy church member too. He says, I thank God for leading me to the Adventist church. Right, so you see, if Elder did went with Hubert to the party, Hubert would not look on him and then get saved now and be baptized, because he would say, Elder is a Seventh-day Adventist and yet partying, going to party and clubs and dance. But every time that Hubert invited Elder to party, Elder let him know, I can't do this, I can't do this. I am a elder, I am a leader at the Seventh-day Adventist church. So he was saying, what a man loyal. Not one time would he left and go to party with him. He keep loyal to his God. Because I know that he's a Christian and he's not supposed to go to parties and clubs and those places. So Hubert eventually went to college. And at college, he get to visit his aunt. And by visiting his aunt, he went to the Seventh-day Adventist church and they treated him well. And he liked, and everywhere went, he tried to go find an Adventist church to go and visit. Because of Elder's example, Hubert always remember the Seventh-day Adventist and went there until he himself gets saved. So he's thanking Elder for being such a loyal Christian, that by his principle, showing him that he's a Christian, he's serving God, and no party, no dance, no club can keep him away from God. So he give up all the fun, and that's what bring Hubert to God. The example though. So that's, as Christian, that's how we should be. Not to say, alright, one time now go do me not, make me come with you a party, me not for it, but make me go. No, that person go look down on you and they say, what kind of Christian him is? Just if Elder did go to party one time or so, that he could not convince Hubert to give his heart to God. And I say, Elder is a Christian and come to party with me and drink rum and then something there. But Elder stood up for Jesus, and that win the soul of Hubert. So that's how we should be. The truth is the truth. Stand up for the truth. Not to let anyone hinder us from standing up for the truth. Knowing the Bible truth, John 8 verse 32. Read John 8 verse 32, John 7:17, and John 17:17. What promises about wisdom and understanding does Jesus give us in these verses? Where do we find spiritual truth? Where do we find spiritual truth? God's final message to his people want them to reject the false teaching of spiritual Babylon. God invites them to accept Bible truth. Bible truth is everlasting. As long as you study the Bible and its teaching, we will not be tricked by Satan. In the final test, we will not be tricked by his lie about the Sabbath. The second angel of Revelation 14 invite us to accept this message. His message tells us to accept Bible truth and not to believe false teaching and Satan's lies. The third angel warns about the sea animals. Mark, as we have seen, an animal in Revelation is a word picture for a kingdom or a religious power. The sea animal of Revelation 13 and 14 grows out of the kingdom of Rome. Then the sea animal power gets worldwide control of Christian church during the dark ages. In the future, this new religious kingdom is Rome, will join with the government of the earth This worldwide religious power will try to bring everyone on earth under the control at the time when there will be terrible disaster and wars. United States will become the leader of the worldwide plan to bring everyone on earth under the control of the sea animal power. Satan will use two false teachings to get control of people's minds. The first false teaching is the lie that the spirit lives forever. The second false teaching is Satan's lie that Sunday is holy. The first lie causes people to accept the false teaching that the dead can communicate with us. The second lie causes people to respect the Roman Catholic Church. The Protestant in the United States will have an important part in Satan's work. The Protestant churches, the Roman Catholic Church, and the people who believe that the dead can communicate with us will join together in agreement. This three-part group will lead the United States government to behave the same way Rome behaved in the Middle Ages. They will hurt anyone who wants to follow Bible truth. Amen. So this is about the great controversy between good and evil. You know, we are in the end time right now. We're in the book of Revelation. As God said, who have ears to hear, let them hear. Who have eyes to see, let them see. Alright, so we have to just study the Bible, all the scriptures that I called out. Just study God's word for yourself, alright? Study God's words for yourself, and no one will be able to trick you, right? Study and ask God for guidance. You remember what King Solomon asked God for? He could have asked for everything else, but you know he asked for wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. So let us do that. Ask God for wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. That when we read, we will understand what we have read, and so on. Peace out. Remember to like, share, comment. Love you guys. God bless you. My YouTube family, I forgot to tell you that Life with Bev Brown is on TikTok. I joined TikTok yesterday. Tai and myself is on TikTok. So you can go over my page at the TikTok and like up it for me and comment. Same Life with Bev Brown I use on TikTok. Life with Bev Brown, same way. Still Life with Bev Brown. Peace out.